haul to show you and some updates on repairs to show you. And at the end, I have a big bag of craft jewelry that needs to find a home. So stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Janine over at Slow Happy Vintage, and it's 8 o'clock at night right now, but I couldn't wait. I ordered a lot of jewelry from Facebook Marketplace. I saw one thing that I really wanted, and so she had it listed for, I want to say it was $65. And I was going to buy just that, but then she did a double listing and she listed an entire lot, including the one item that I wanted, for $90. And I thought, you know what? There's got to be, enough money to make up the difference in that extra stuff, but I don't really know what's in there. So it's kind of like a mystery box. I'm kind of excited about it. This is it right here. I'll go ahead and flash a picture on the screen of the entire lot from the Facebook Marketplace ad. And let me see if you can see what piece I was really interested in. Take a good look. If you notice the little pastel colored dress clips, you are right. I have kind of turned into a Trifari collector, and those are some very old Trifari dress clips. So let's open the box and see what else is in here. There is one of the dress clips right there. That's exciting. All right, I gotta dig through here and see what's in here. Gotta get these little lovelies out first. Look at those. Oh, so pretty. These should have some sort of little contraption that they sit into, but a lot of them over the years don't have those anymore, so it's not going to detract from the value of these. I think there's one little dead stone right there, which isn't bad. Everything's intact. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of these things are going to be stuff that will go into a lot. Like these, I'm not real thrilled about those. But ooh, what's this? Not marked. Another dress clip. Huh, so that's an older piece, but don't know who it belongs to. Oh, there's two of them. That's exciting. If this one is not marked either, that's nice. Okay, let's set those aside. We've got a little brooch. See if we can match things up here. Got a little bracelet. Got a tie clip with a little soldier on it. Oh, look, it's a whole set. Oh, let's see if we can get these together. We've got cufflinks. These are kind of cute. Turns out these are not marked, but they are fun. It almost looks like hematite, like carved hematite. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to look into that. We have, looks like that is tangled up with a little celluloid earring. Oh, struggle. That's fun. Now, this girl said that oh, this is Swarovski. That's a nice piece. She found all the stuff at thrift stores. She goes shopping at thrift stores and picks up a bunch of stuff, and then she lots it up and sells it. These are not marked, but there are some flashy rhinestone earrings. This looks like 1928. No, it's not. Little bar brooch. Don't think any of these are Trifari, kind of, they're newer Trifari. And what else do we have in here? A couple of pieces I'll probably use for repair. Got a little scatter pin. Ooh, I think I need some of those rhinestones. That could be a pretty good find here. Oh, but wait, it's got matching earrings. Or matching earring. Does it just have one? Well, I guess we'll have to open the other bag and find out. So a lot of these things, not interesting. I will most likely just put in a lot. These are Japan little cluster earrings, celluloid flowers. I thought this could be gold filled, but they're not. And These are Giovanni little roses. And these are nothing. These are nothing. At least I think everything matches. Well, maybe not. I don't know where the rest of this little rose is. So we'll put this to the side. Oh, this little pendant is kind of cute. Got a loose pearl. All right, here's this part 2. This is actually kind of a large bit of jewelry. So I ended up paying $90 for the whole thing. I think I mentioned. We've got a little mask totem guy. And ooh, this looks newer. It is newer, but that's kind of fun. It's kind of a nice pendant. So it looks like I'm going to be having a nice lot of jewelry to find a new home for. This looks like it's got a little verdigris on it. Looks like it matches those earrings. I don't think this is marked. No, it's not, but that's a nice vintage necklace. So that goes with these earrings. It's a nice little set. And this looks like a Monet. I think I've sold this. No, it's not a Monet. Right, what are you? You are just a 60s style necklace made out of acrylic. And we have a, not interested in that. I don't like stretch bracelets. And we have a Merry Christmas. Interesting necklace. I think that's actually, looks like it should be an ornament rather than a necklace. What's this? And there's your clasp, not signed. It's kind of a goldette style with the multiple strands and a little locket at the bottom. Interesting. We've got a tassel necklace that is newer. Here's an old piece. Little pearl bracelet. And it's not sterling, but it's cute. And modern necklace. So I'm really not seeing much in here that I care for. This stretch bracelet, new. Oh, my dogs hear something outside. There are critters outside. No markings on this one, but that's a nice little brooch. Okay, I would say she knew what she had with just those dress clips from Trifari. The rest of this, not too thrilled about. This little clasp could be sterling, but these are just plastic beads, so most likely not. And what is this? This is just a nondescript chain. I can use some more chains though. We've got a stone religious pendant. It's got a spring ring, but this looks like a newer necklace and it's quite tangled up. And then we've got a snake chain, multi-chain necklace. It's got an older clasp. Okay, so not very exciting. We've got some mismatched earrings. We've got a set here. Got some cheaper things. We've got a couple of nice things. These look like Monet. Yep, that's Monet. Oh yeah, here's the Monet. So those aren't bad. These are kind of cute. These are nice. Where did those Trifaris go? Here are the Trifaris. There's one Trifari. Here's the other Trifari. Here's the other piece. This chunky chain is decent. So what do you think about this find? like I said, I bought it for these. Now these, even if I just paid $90 for these, it would have been worth it because these, they should sell for a couple hundred. These are most likely Alfred Philippe. I'm going to have to look up the patent to really figure out who designed these, but that is the era, the Alfred Philippe era. So this is why I bought the lot. I will be selling all of these individually, but all the rest of it will probably end up in a large lot. I wanted to test these with a black light to see if anything glows because this looks like the right size for a brooch that I had to repair that needed some glowing stones, but I didn't have glowing stones. And yes, perfect. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. It's the next morning. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I'm kind of my own worst enemy because I stayed up until almost 1:30 fixing jewelry. I'm going to show you at the end some of the things I've worked on, so stay tuned. Right now, I'm going to just show you some highlights from the lot that I just went through. So if you are interested in any of these items, please let me know. Send me an email. I'd be happy to sell them to you at a discount, of course. Of course, I do need to make a profit to keep this whole thing going, but I don't need to make a huge profit. So let me know if you're interested. I worked on a lot of things last night. These are the ones that are pretty much done. These guys just needed some cleaning, so I cleaned them up. Look how beautiful they are now. They're just fabulous. I didn't clean the backs as well. I might just go ahead and leave that up to the buyer because I just wanted them to photograph better. This little swan, I just added this little rhinestone. He's really cute. And the iris glass earrings needed a stone, and can I tell which one I replaced? I'm not sure that I can. I think it was either this one or this one, but I thought those came out pretty well. I did replace the dead stone that was in these pieces. I'm really happy with the way they came out. These are going to end up on eBay, I'm sure. I'm going to try to get as much as I can for these pieces because I did pay quite a bit for them and I thought I was going to keep them, but I will probably hang on to them for a while. But you know, I like to find the bargains, and this really wasn't a bargain, but I mean, they're pretty nonetheless, but I can't keep everything. And somebody wanted to know what I was going to do with these because one of them was missing one of the dangles right here. Well, I realized it was on the bottom of the cluster. So I always think that these cluster earrings have too many dangles to begin with, that they're way too crowded. So basically all I did was I took off a dangle on the other side to match. So if you flip them over, they're both missing one little dangle, but when you wear them, they look perfectly fine. They're just a little thinner than they would have been, which actually I think works as a benefit on these earrings. These are from the haul that I just showed you, and they had a bunch of rhinestones missing, and I didn't fully repair these. I'm not going to replace all of those baguettes. There are quite a few that have some wear. They're not bad. I mean, they're perfectly lovely as is. But I can tell somebody has loved these quite a bit over the years because a lot of the stones had been replaced already. So I went ahead and I replaced what I could and brought them back up to acceptable condition as far as I'm concerned. They're not fully restored, but they are not missing any rhinestones anymore. And these are the pieces I needed glowing stones for. This one came out quite nice. I still need another stone here. I'm still looking for one of those marquees. Um, they don't glow, but majority of these stones glow. It's a pretty fabulous piece. I really like this one. And that is also for sale if anybody is interested. Well, I should probably find the stone for that before I sell it, right? Another one that glows is this one. This is also for sale and beautiful glowing. This is a green enamel piece, so it's fully green and then it's got glowing stones on the front. Now, when I replaced them, the stones don't match perfectly. It's this one and this one, but once again, I think it's acceptable, especially when you are buying it for the glow factor because it's pretty spectacular under black light. This is a Janny bracelet and it needed a bunch of rhinestones. I think I put these ones in, I put these pink ones in. It's a beautiful little delicate bracelet. And then there's this dress clip that needed some of these little stones. And again, sometimes you have to do the best with what you have. The stones that I replaced are a tad bit darker and a tad bit bigger, but I would rather do that than have vacant spots where the stones are. If it were a name brand piece, I don't think I would do that. I would make sure things match, but it's not, and it's just lovely. So somebody I'm sure will love it just the way it is. And there's this one from a haul the other day that just needed a couple of pearls. And I added these little kind of peachy colored rhinestones and some clear rhinestones at the bottom. This one, remember I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to um, scrap this or repair it. I ended up repairing it. It was just too easy of a fix. I just needed to add a couple of rhinestones. I thought it came out quite cute. I do like these stones in here. And then this one is, it could be a goldette. It's not marked. It's a very nice vintage piece, but all it needed was a stone right there. And I think that came out quite lovely. And last but not least, the spider. Okay, so if you remember the spider from the other day, he was missing all of his stones on his legs and he didn't have any eyes. And the stones on his legs were supposed to be purple, but I didn't have any purple stones. So what I ended up doing, and he was missing a couple of stones on his little collar here too. So I took the purple stones out of his collar and I gave him his purple eyes. And then I went ahead and I replaced the collar stones with clear rhinestones and all of his leg stones with clear rhinestones. So I think he came out really cute. He's got subtle bling. These are really tiny stones, so I'm not even sure if you can, I mean, you can tell they're there. They do flash a little bit of color, but he's just cute. He's got so much character. He's so big, so dimensional. And pardon, I always seem to have a scrape here. This is from one of the gates in my horse corral. Every time I close it, it scrapes me. Anyway, cute little guy. I'm liking him. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. If anybody is interested, please let me know. I might be convinced to part with him. Okay, one more thing I wanted to tell you, and then we'll wrap it up for today. The last thing I wanted to say is that I have a tendency to accumulate a lot of craft jewelry, beads, and whatnot. I often will take the clasps off. So I don't think there's going to be anything like wearable jewelry in here except maybe a couple of buttons or something. But I have this giant bag of craft jewelry and I was going to send it to Goodwill. So if anybody wants a giant bag of craft jewelry, there are some rhinestones, there are some chains and beads and all kinds of stuff. Uh, just for the cost of shipping. If anybody wants this for just the cost of shipping, I'd be happy to send it along to somebody who could use it rather than send it to the thrift store, because you know what happens when you send something like this to a thrift store. It ends up in one of those Goodwill blue boxes or something and gets people angry because it's all craft jewelry and they're selling it as, wearable or whatever. I don't want to mislead people. This is very much craft jewelry. So if anybody's interested, send me an email. All right, I think that's it for today. I love doing these videos. I hope you enjoy them. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Really appreciate it. I'm amazed at how many people who watch and don't hit the thumbs up. It's probably because you're watching from a TV or something and there's no thumb to hit, but I would really appreciate if you did that. And also, please leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know your ideas. That's it for today. Have a great week, you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He's just a bead, but he's pretty cute.